For 18, you got to classify triangles by angles and sides. One thing you're going to need to do here is figure out the missing angle for each. So what you can do is you could add the two angles together. In this case, 13 and 77 adds up to 90. So to find the third angle, you're going to do 180 minus 90. In this case, it's 90 degrees. So by angles, this is a right triangle. And because none of the angles are the same, none of the sides are the same, so that would be scalene. As far as letter B goes, I have two angles that are 24. If I add those together, I get 48. So if I subtract that from 180 to get the missing third angle, that's 132. I'm sorry, that's the missing angle. So if it has an angle that's 132 degrees, this would be obtuse. And because two of the angles are the same, that makes two of the sides the same. So that would be isosceles. In letter C, if the two angles here are 60, that adds to 120. And 180 minus 120 leaves me 60 for the third angle. So as far as this goes, all these angles are acute, all equal, so we can call this equiangular as well. And because all the angles are the same, all the sides are the same, which makes this equilateral. As far as finding missing angles down in 19, one trick we're going to do is we're going to look for vertical angles, like here. So y is going to be 23. And then in each triangle, we have two of the angles. So in the case in the triangle on the left, when you have 81 plus 23, that's going to be 104. So to find x, you're going to subtract that from 180, and that's going to get you 76. On the right side, when you add 23 and 25, you're going to get 48. So we're going to subtract that from 180 and get 132. In the case of letter B, what we have is two congruent sides, which is going, two congruent angles, which is going to make the sides across from them congruent. So x squared minus 19 is going to equal 3x plus 21. So in this case, I have an x squared and an x, so I need to get everything to the left side. And let's subtract 21, so that's going to be minus 40. So I have to factor x squared minus 3x minus 40. So this needs to multiply to negative 40. This needs to add to negative 3. So that's the two factors are going to be negative 8 and positive 5. This is going to factor to x minus 8 times x plus 5 equals 0. So I'm going to get x minus 8 equals 0, which gives me x equals 8. And x plus 5 equals 0. So x equals negative 5. And then for part C, it's an isosceles triangle. So the two sides that are congruent means the angles across from them are congruent. So that would make the x 48 degrees. And then to find the third angle, what you're going to do is you're going to add 48 to 48 and get 96. So the third angle is just 180 minus 96, which gets you 84 degrees for y.